What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing the king of pop. This is Michael Jackson. Now for today's lesson we'll be drawing on top of plain white sketch paper and using a black 4B pencil. Let's use a side grip and sketch a circle in the center of our page. We're going to start from the very top in the middle. It's going to work our way around the left side, just very lightly, and just readjusting the shape of our circle as we go. So we'll go back up to the top and then work our way around the right side. Now from here we're going to add some guidelines around a circle. Let's start by sketching a line coming down the center, starting from the very top. Just bring this all the way down towards the bottom of our page, and then extend that up towards the top. Let's add another guideline on the side of our circle. Now let's add a few more guidelines going across from left to right to create a box around our circle. So we're going to start in the middle. Start with a line going across. And we'll go up to the top. And we'll add one along the bottom. Now let's go halfway between that center point and the bottom of our circle. Just going to mark this off with a straight line. And we'll sketch a small circle right in the center. Now this will be for the nose. Now from the outside of our circle, we're going to step down and draw a short line going out towards the edge of the nose. And we'll draw a straight line going all the way up towards that center line. Now from here, we're going to block in the upper eyelid. From that point, I'm just going to curve this up and then bend that down towards the left. And we'll do the same thing on the right side. Now I'm going to tuck the pupils in underneath the eyelid. On the left side, we're going to draw a half circle. We're going to come down, and then bend that back up, and then do the same thing on the right side, right in the center of the eyelid. Let's curve the bottom of the eyelid underneath the iris. Starting on the left, come down, and then bend that up. Now from the inside of each iris, we're going to draw a straight line coming down towards that bottom line. This will mark off the corners of the mouth. Now right where that center line meets the bottom of our circle, we're going to step up, curve the lip going up, and then bend that back down towards the left and right side. Now let's draw on the lower lip. Starting back on the left, curve the mouth coming down, and then back up on the right. Now let's go back up and block in the eyebrows. From the inside corner of the eye, we're going to step up, angle this up and out, and then angle this down towards the side. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going up and out, and then angle this down. Now we're going to go back out to the side of our circle and draw two straight angled lines coming down towards the jaw. Let's start on the left. Angle this down and in. And then from the corner of the jaw, we're just going to angle this down and in towards the chin. Just bring this down to right about there. Do the same thing on the right. And then we'll flatten off the chin with a straight line. Let's move down to the jaw, step in, draw two straight lines coming down the side of the neck. Go back up to the top, we're going to slope the shoulders, coming down and out. Now going back to the side of the head, we're going to step out, curve the ear coming down, and then bend that in towards the side of the head on both sides. Let's go up to the top and start blocking out the edge of the hairline. Starting on the outside of that circle, start with a straight line going up, and then curve this down, and then up towards the middle. Let's pull some hair coming down towards the right eye. Just going to bend this around and down, and then bend that back out towards the eye. Let's go back up to the top. I'm just going to curve this around on top of the right eye and then bend that out towards the side of the head. Now from here, let's start blocking out the outside of the hair. We're going to take the same distance between that top line and that center using our pencil. Just going to line this up, go all the way up to the top, and just mark this off. And then from the top, we're just going to work our way over towards the left side. Just going to bend this out and just lightly come down towards the side of the head. Let's round out the bottom, going back out towards the left, and we'll curve that back in towards the top of the shoulder. Let's go back up to the top and draw on the right side. So I'm going to curve this out, and then bring that down. Now I'm just going to curve this back in, just around the ear, bend this out, and then curve that back in on top of the shoulder. Now that we have the rough shape of the head, we're going to go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now that we have a clean drawing, we're going to move to the tip of our pencil and start adding some details and refining the shape. Let's start with the inside of the left eye. Starting up here, we're just going to curve this up towards the top of the eyelid. And just work our way towards the outside. And at the same time, I'm just going to thicken up the eyelid. I'm just adding that fold on top. And we'll go back and trace out the iris on the outside. And we'll add a few highlights. One along the top right, little circle. Add one on the left. And we'll darken up the center of the iris. And just lightly fade that out as you go towards the outside. I'm just adding a little bit of shadow above the eye. We'll just darken that up as you come in. And just using the side edge of our pencil to add a little bit of shading around the eyes. Now just working that shadow towards the tip of the nose, just coming down along the side. Now using the side edge of our pencil, we're just going to thicken up the eyebrows. Just darkening up the tone. Then I'll go back with the tip of my pencil and add a little bit more detail. And now we're going to do the same thing over on the right. Just darkening up the tones first, just to get the shape, and then going back and adding the details. Now from here, it's going to move down and start detailing out the nose. Starting with the front, and then just working our way out towards the nostrils. Now we're just readjusting the location of the upper lip, just bringing it up a little bit higher. And working our way out towards the side. And then we'll darken up the upper lip. And then we'll shade the lower lip using the side edge of our pencil going up and down. And adding a little bit more texture with the tip of our pencil. We're just going to start shading in the side of the head, working our way around the jaw, and adding a little bit of shadow on the left side. Now from here we're going to add a little bit more shape to the outside of the head. And we just want to round out the jaw, take out that sharp point on the corner. And we'll go back and enhance that cleft chin. And now just work our way up along the hairline, starting from the side, using the side edge of our pencil. Just working our way across. And then we'll just darken up the tones of the hair. Now with the hair bangs in place, we'll just go back and darken up the shadows underneath. Just lightly fade that out towards the left. And then going back and just working the hair around the ears. Now with the side edge of our pencil, we're just going to darken up the outside of the hair. Just working our way around, just going to fade that out slightly towards the outside. And we'll go back and add the details of the curls after. Now during this filling stage, I'm only interested in filling in the dark areas of the hair, just to get the shape, and we'll come back and add the details after. So I'm not going to go all the way out towards the outer edge of the hair. Now we're going back and adding some curls extending past the side edge of the head. So just working this all the way around and just also darkening up the contrast of the hair. I'm just adding a little bit more detail to the neck area, starting with the collar. We'll just darken this up and then just fade that out. Now the head's going to cast a shadow along the top of the neck. I'm just going to darken this up around the edge. And darken up that shadow. And we'll fade that shadow as we come down. And now with the tip of our pencil, we're just going to add a little bit more detail to the outside curls. And as we get closer to the end of our drawing, I'll darken up my shadows and add a little bit more detail, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Michael Jackson. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also check out more of our sketch tutorials in our sketch playlist. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.